We are checking in today with Jana Tronier and Lindsay Christensen of Comfort Keepers Fargo-Moorhead. Thank you, ladies, for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, so Jana, let's start with you. Home care, it is exploding. How is Comfort Keepers keeping up with this demand and of hiring caregivers?
Well, it's really been a challenge. We've had to think out of the box. We've been doing a lot of advertising. So that's why we're pulling one more out to have a hiring fair here at Comfort Keepers on the 30th of June. That's a Wednesday from 5 to 7.
Well, that's pretty smart because as you probably just heard, we had Rika on talking about going out of your box and doing something a little bit different. And so that is, a hiring fair is fantastic. I mean, we've heard of them before. So there's everything up on the screen for that. So that is just a great idea.
Yep, and ours will be funner.
There you go. We like fun.
And we're looking for good caregivers. And that's why I wanted Lindsay on with me.
Yeah. So Lindsay, then what does it take to be a good caregiver?
Honestly, it just takes someone who's caring and willing and wants to care for this community. You don't need experience. We offer on-the-job training, and that's what makes it so great to work here.
Okay. So what types of things do you do for your clients?
Anywhere between complete personal cares and help with activities of daily living to shopping, taking them to hair appointments, taking them to appointments, being just a companion and communicating with them, just being there for them. And yeah.
Okay, so of course, you're a caregiver yourself, right, Lindsay?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so your favorite thing about being a caregiver or the greatest achievement that you feel?
Kind of just walking into that client's home and just seeing their big smile. They're just always excited to see you, and it just gives you a really great feeling to make their day.
That's so nice. Jana, tell us a little bit about what you do for, for Comfort Keepers, of course, and then a little bit more on the hiring fair and what we can expect to see.
Well, I'm also in operations, so I like to get out there and be with people. But as far as hiring, it really takes a special person to be a comfort keeper, because it's not just a job to take home money. What it is it's something to get out there and to make somebody's day. I know that with me, I always turn things around to me. Anyway, with me, you never know what impact you're making on somebody, even if it's the tiniest thing. And if this is something that you think that you can do it. It gets you out of the house. And we like to have, you don't necessarily need to be really young, but we're looking for also people who have retired and who would like just to make a little money, because our schedules, we schedule around your schedule. So it's very flexible. But, there is a time where we would call and say, hey, can you give us a hand? And, those workers, we really appreciate it. You have to have a lot of heart. And at the hiring fair, we're going to have drawing for prizes, and hopefully we will actually have refreshments and snacks. I want root beer floats, so depending on the weather, we'll see. But also, if you plan on coming, make sure that you bring your driver's license and either your social security card or your what is that called? Passport.
Yeah.
And and then we can get the ball rolling and get you in. And like Lindsay said, there's free training. We will train you, and we don't just train once, we train throughout the year and every client, and there's always somebody to ask a question, so you're not thrown out there on your own. And we're all a family, and we would love to get some people in who are of the like mind.
That sounds fantastic. I mean, being caring, being maybe a little bit outgoing as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. I think everybody needs to be prepared when they go to the hiring fair, though, and that information is back up. It's this next couple weeks, I guess, Wednesday, June 30th, 4 to 7. So thank you so much, ladies, for being on today. We appreciate it, and you do great things for the community. So we always love speaking with you.
Thank you. Can I mention one more thing? This is also in our Grand Forks office.
Okay.
So if you're watching and you're in Grand Forks, we need you too.
All right. That sounds great. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Are you putting your private information at risk online? Coming up today's show, we're talking to the AARP fraud fighter to show us how we can protect ourselves.